Hi, everyone. I wanted to get on here real quick and go over the leadership demonstration. I know it's due at the end of this week, and I've had a couple questions come in about it. So I just wanted to clarify. I know I went over it during the introduction video, but I wanted to just give a few more reminders. So essentially, if this were an in-person class, in the first week or two of the semester, we would essentially put everybody into groups, and then those groups would then pick a week or pick a particular week throughout the semester, and they would lead the class in discussion. So it would be up to them on how they want to run things. I've had students in my hybrid classes that would do partially a lecture where each member of the group would go over some parts of the readings for that week. They'd follow that with an activity, or they'd follow it with a game or something along those lines, or they'd open it up with discussion questions. And so we're just taking that idea and we're taking it online. So you have to film yourself doing whatever kind of leadership demonstration you'd like to do. I like to account for different skill sets when it comes to video production, because I don't want anyone to feel like you have to have this extensive knowledge of how to cut a video and put it up on YouTube. I've had plenty of people who just put their phone right in front of them, or they use their laptop camera or their desktop camera, and they just have a piece of paper in front of them with some of the kind of like the key takeaways they had from the readings. And they just kind of go over that. They kind of read them out to the camera, and that's totally fine. If that's what you're comfortable with, that would work for the assignment. But if you have other ideas, if you want to, I've had some folks say that they're going to do an interview with someone as part of their leadership demonstration, like they're going to go over some of the key ideas, but then they're going to interview somebody, or they're essentially going to try to like have either family members or friends in the room, and they're going to teach the concept to them and record that, or do it over Zoom and record the session via Zoom. You really have a number of options of what you feel comfortable with. And I want to just reiterate, you don't have to cut this and make this look into like a studio production or anything along those lines. Your phone camera, your desktop camera, that is just fine. The most I'm asking you to do is either set up an account on YouTube or on Vimeo, upload your video, and then get that link and put it into the discussion board I have for the leadership demonstration. The one thing you need to keep in mind, because I know some folks just are really particular about their privacy, if you set that video to private, oftentimes even if you're sharing the link, I can't access it. There is an option for it to be unlisted, so that way if people are just searching online, they can't find it, and you have to have the link for it. So if you want to do it that way, just make sure it's unlisted and not that it's private. But that's really the parameters of the assignment, right? You just figure out, and that's the other thing I want to emphasize too, is that you have free reign over any of the readings that we've had that they're available throughout the semester. Anything that's on the syllabus is free reign. So if you want to go over one chapter, if you want to go over just a part of a chapter or some of the key concepts like leadership presence or something along those lines, it is completely and totally up to you what you want to spend your time in your leadership demonstration covering. I will be available as always on during my office hours this week. So if you have any questions, feel free to stop by. Just remember, on Wednesdays, I'm on Skype, and on Thursdays, I'm on Skype and Zoom. But on Wednesdays, I've had a couple students drop in and they prefer Zoom. That link for Zoom, just give me a heads up, shoot me a text or an email, and let me know that you prefer the Zoom meeting on Wednesdays, and we can use that same link that's up on Blackboard. But that's essentially what I'm asking for the leadership demonstration. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.